County Tech, home of the Golden Eagles. It's just about time to start our senior night. We'll be celebrating all the seniors for the 2023 class. People who are from the football, cross country, golf, and band tonight. We'll get going in just a few minutes. As soon as I get the signal, it's time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time we get started with senior night. Our first senior tonight will be Matthew Akins. He's being escorted tonight by his mom, Crystal Perry, and stepdad, Blake Perry. He has played football at GCT for 11 years. His other activities, well, his activities are football and baseball. His future plans are to work in his family's business. His most memorable moment while playing was in the playoff game last season. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Matthew Perry. Excuse me, Matthew Akins. I've been having a lot of trouble today, folks. This might be fun. Our next senior will be Bodie Brasher. Being escorted by his parents, Blake and Julie Brasher, and his little sister, Ivy Grace. Hi, Ivy Grace. He's been playing football for 9 years here at Greene County Tech. His activities include football and baseball. Future plans are to attend A-State and major in electrical engineering. His most memorable moment was beating Paragould last year and keeping the bell. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Bodie Brasher. Our next senior is Paxton Brown. Paxton is being escorted by his dad, Charlie Brown, his mom, Natalie Reese, and stepmom, Lisa Brown. He has played football for Greene County Tech for 10 years. His activities include football. His future plans are to enter the police academy and become a police officer. His most memorable moment was being able to play side by side with his little brother Parker. Also, the coaches are always pushing him to do his best in school or in football. But his most memorable moment was front flipping into the end zone after his first touchdown way back in 3rd grade. Once again, senior Paxton Brown. Our next senior is Zion Brown. Zion is being escorted by his mom, Michelle Stallings, and his sister, Reagan. He has played football for Greene County Tech for 7 years. His future plans are to continue playing football at Missouri Southern. Most memorable moment was beating Paragould last year 65-0 and going to the state playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Zion Brown. Our next senior is Levi Compton. Levi is being escorted tonight by his parents, Doug and Amy Compton. He's been playing football for Greene County Tech for the past 6 years. His activities include football, soccer, FCA, and National Honor Society. Levi plans to attend Ouachita Baptist University and major in sports management with a minor in Christian studies. His most memorable moment was Paxton falling asleep doing up-downs while getting yelled at. Once again, senior Levi Compton. The next senior is Camden Farmer. Camden's being escorted by his parents, Bobby and Amber Farmer. Camden has played football for Greene County Tech for 9 years. His activities include baseball and football. His future plans are to attend the University of Arkansas, Rich Mountain, to play baseball. His most memorable moment from his sports was beating Batesville his junior year to clinch a state playoff spot. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Camden Brown. Our next senior is Caleb Garrett. Caleb is being escorted by his parents, Scott and Amy Garish, and Jody and Stephen Vines. Caleb has played football at Greene County Tech for 11 years. His activities at GCT, football, track, student council representative. His future plans are to attend Arkansas State University and major in engineering. His most memorable moment from football was getting to play his senior year with his brother Connor while winning the bell game together. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Caleb Garish. Our next senior is Justin Hollis. Justin is being escorted tonight by his parents, Michael and Jennifer Hollis. Justin has played football for 2 years at Greene County Tech. His activities include drug-free team club and the powerlifting team. He plans to go to Black River to pursue a HVAC and get his degree. He then wants to be an apprentice at an HVAC company. His most memorable moment was the team lunches before games and the locker rooms after a win. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Justin Hollis. Our next senior is Landon Jackson. Escorted by his parents, Leo and Mary Beth Jackson. He has played football for Greene County Tech for 6 years. His activities include football and archery for 9 years, and he is the reigning state champion in archery. His future plans are to attend college and major in chemistry and biology, then attend dental school. His favorite memory is Broderick Goodman, running scout team linebacker. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Landon Jackson. Our next senior is Wes Jernigan. Wes is being escorted by his parents, Mandy and Brandon Jernigan. He's been playing football for the past 10 years here at Greene County Tech. His activities include football and basketball while in junior high. His future plans are to be a real estate agent and hopefully one day be a real estate broker. He wishes to provide for his family and be the best father he can. Most importantly, he plans to keep his family in church and leading by an example. His most memorable moment was making the playoffs his 10th and 11th grade year. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Wes Jernigan. Our next senior is Carter McBride. Carter is being escorted by his dad, Shane McBride, his mom, Kara Spear, his stepdad, Jason Spear, his stepmom, Carissa Wolford. Carter has played football for 8 years at Greene County Tech. His activities include football, basketball, track, FCA, Rotary, and he coached the intramural basketball team while here at Greene County Tech. His future plans are to attend Arkansas State University and obtain a degree in a healthcare profession. His most memorable moment was FaceTiming Camden Farmer, Gavin Sheldon, and Xander Sapp while at the ER after he was injured from a game last season. He says this sport has helped him make lots of great friends. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Carter McBride. Our next senior is Nicholas Owens. Nicholas is being escorted tonight by Jessica McKnight Wagner and Honus Wagner. Nick has been the manager and taking care of this team for the past 5 years. His activities include football, band, and FFA. Future plans to attend college and major in sports medicine. His most memorable moment was in 9th grade year when the team was 7-3. Plus, he also got a plaque for his role on that team. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Nicholas Owens. Our next senior is Xander Sapp. Xander's being escorted by his parents, Jason Sapp and Marty Sapp. He's played football here at Greene County Tech for 10 years. His activities include football and track and field. His future plans are to go to electrical school at Black River Tech. His most memorable moment was when he and Brody Koffel made a joke to Coach Lovins. They were laughing so hard they were almost crying because he didn't know what the joke was. Then he made the entire team run around the school. Coach Lovins stood up on Coach Morgan's truck the entire time to make sure he could see that no one walked. They ran for about an hour, but they would probably do it again just to laugh that hard one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Xander Sapp. Our next senior is Gavin Shelton. Gavin's being escorted tonight by his parents, Jeff and Jennifer Shelton, Britt and Ashley Ezel. He's played football for 11 years for Greene County Tech. His activities include football and baseball. His future plans include attending Black River Tech to get a welding certificate and to continue his studies in trade school after graduation. His most memorable moment would be joining the 1,000-pound club for weightlifting. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Gavin Shelton. Our next senior is Ryan Sykes. He is being escorted by his dad, Bobby Sykes. Ryan has played football for 7 years here at Greene County Tech. His activities include not just football, but also track. His future plans are going to college and letting life pull him in whatever it will may. His most memorable moment was beating Paragould last year 65-0. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Ryan Sykes. Our next senior is Michael Treyway. He's being escorted by his parents, Frankie and Jennifer Trewick. He's played football here at Greene County Tech for the past 10 years. His activities include football and the powerlifting team. His future plans, he thinks he'll be an astronaut or an actor, but he definitely wants to make a lot of money. His most memorable moment would be making it to the state playoffs the past 2 years. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Michael Trewick. Our next senior is Braden Twitty. He's being escorted by his parents, Brett Twitty and Misty Nichols. He's been playing football for the past 2 years here at Greene County Tech. His future plans are to go to a trade school and become a welder. His most memorable moment as a football player was his first game ever. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Braden Twitty. Our final senior tonight is Davion Williams. He's being escorted by his mom, Leticia Williams, and his brother, David Williams. Davion has played football for 1 year for Greene County Tech. His activities include football. His future plans are to work hard and become a millionaire. Pretty good plan. Most memorable moment being on a kickoff return against El Dorado, and he got a 30-yard return. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Davion Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the senior football players, and now we're on to the senior golfers. This is a long list, everybody buckle up. Our only senior golfer tonight is Bailey Grace Reddick. She is being escorted by her parents, Britt and Stacy Reddick. She's played golf for the past year here at Greene County Tech. Her activities include golf, soccer, GCT, FCA, Rotary Club, Student Council, and National Honor Society. Bailey's future plans are to attend the University of Arkansas and pursue an education in the medical field. While she doesn't have a specific memorable moment, she will never forget how welcoming and loving and how supportive her teammates were through all the years. She will cherish her time on the team with all of them. Ladies and gentlemen, senior golfer, Bailey Grace Reddick. Now we're on to GCT Cross Country Seniors. Our first senior will be Luke Bain. He's being escorted by his parents, Brad and Meredith Bain. He has run cross country for the past 6 years. His activities include cross country, basketball, Rotary Impact. His future plans are to attend Black River Technical College and earn a degree to work in the electronics or robotics field. Luke's most memorable moment when he was all-conference his freshman year, but his favorite memory was at the CRC meet this year when his whole basketball team came out to cheer him on. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Luke Bain. Our next cross-country senior is Braden Dowler. Braden is being escorted tonight by his parents, Josh and Kimberly Dowler. He's been running cross-country for the past 5 years here for Greene County Tech. His activities include basketball, soccer, cross-country, track, quiz bowl, junior ROTC. His future plans are to attend college and medical school. His most memorable moment was when he ran a 18.40 at the 2021 conference meet. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Braden Dowler. Our next senior will be Macy Knoll. Being escorted by Valerie and Chris Rose and Jason and Jennifer Knoll. She has ran cross country for the past 2 years. Her activities are cross country, junior ROTC, Corps Commander as a senior, archery and band. Future plans are to further her education either through college or the military with the goal of becoming a radiology technician. Most memorable moment was when she placed 6th at the race on the Ridge. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Macy Knoll. The next cross-country senior is Dalton Pickney. Senior Dalton Pickney. He's being escorted by his parents, Grant and Mabry Pickney. He has ran cross-country for 4 years. Activities include cross-country and the swim team. Dalton's future plans are to attend Black River Technical College to become an electrician. Most memorable moment was when he tripped over a root in the ground on a fast decline and rolled down the rest of the hill in 11th grade. I probably remember that too. Once again, senior Dalton Pickney. That concludes our cross-country seniors. Next up, we have the Greene County Tech Band Seniors. Our first senior for the band is Ty Camp. Ty is being escorted by his parents, Tim and Cassie Camp. Ty has been in the band here at Greene County Tech for 7 years. He plays the euphonium and the trombone. Activities while at GCT is jazz band. His future plans are to go to college and to get a degree in political science to pursue a career in law. Most memorable moment while in the band was when he was a runner and when they won the cabinet marching competition and the whole band swarmed the field. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, senior Ty Camp. Our next senior is Cash Carl. Being escorted by Robbie Carl and Kerry Carl. Cash has been in the band for 7 years and plays percussion. His future plans are to go to Arkansas State University for an engineering degree, and he plans to play in their marching band. His favorite band memory is playing the drum cadences at pep rallies. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, senior Cash Carl. Our next senior member is Camden Cobb, escorted by his parents, Mark and Donna Cobb. Camden has been in the band for 7 years and plays alto saxophone, jazz guitar, and bass. Activities while at GCT, 4-H, Quiz Bowl, National Honor Society, jazz band, and attended the Arkansas Governor's School in the summer of 2021. Future plans to attend Arkansas State University and major in music, performance on the guitar, and hopes to play the guitar in a band one day. Most memorable marching band moment, sweeping at the Jonesboro competition in 2019 and then swarming the field. Ladies and gentlemen, Camden Cobb. Next band member is Jace Cooper. Being escorted by his parents, Cindy Cooper and Johnny Cooper, and his grandparents, Willie and Mary Tackett. He's been in the band for 7 years, plays clarinet and bass clarinet and trumpet. Activities while at GCT, Quiz Bowl, jazz band, National Honor Society. Future plans are to attend Arkansas State University to get a degree in instrumental music education and one day become a band director. Most memorable moment while watching the band, while in the band, was when they marched at Bryant prelim performance and the band came off the field. All the seniors were crying because it was the best last first performance. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, senior Jace Cooper. Next up, band member Haley Denham. Being escorted by her brother, Brianna Meyer. Haley's been in the band at Greene County Tech for 7 years. Instruments include clarinet and bass clarinet. While at GCT, she's participated in band and theater. Her future plans are going to BRTC to participate in a nursing program and become a psychiatric nurse. While her most memorable marching band moment was while the marching band was runner-up when they swept Cabot at the Cabot competition. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Haley Denham. Next senior, Taylor Dowdy. Escorted by Terry and Stephen Foster. Taylor has been in the band at GCT for 7 years and plays the flute. While at GCT, she's participated in band at FCCLA. Future plans are going to the University of Central Arkansas and participate in their nursing program to become a travel nurse. Most memorable moment? Rainy after-school practices at the stadium where the whole band was soaked and still playing on the field. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Taylor Dowdy. Our next senior is Lexi Greenhall, being escorted by Steve and Angela Greenhall. Lexi has been in the band for 7 years and plays percussion. Activities while attending Greene County Tech. She's a member of the GCT Eagle Band and was on the dance team for 3 years. She's a member of GCT Art Club, Young Politicians, STA, FCCLA, and the Pay It Forward Club. Her future plans are to attend Arkansas State University to pursue a degree in either music or music performance. Most memorable moment was when the band was marching to receive first place percussion at A-State Open in 2021, earning a score of 97 across the board. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Lexi Greenhall. Our next senior is Alyssa Guthrie, being escorted by Crystal and Jason Guthrie. Alyssa's been in the band for 6 years and plays the clarinet. Her activities include band and art classes throughout high school. Future plans to attend BRTC in Paragould to get her basics and go on to U of A for a psychology degree to become a clinical psychologist. Most memorable moment, hearing how loud the crowds cheered for them at PMMI. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Alyssa Guthrie. Our next senior member of the band is Nathan Harkness. Being escorted by his parents, Amy and Scott Garrett, and Richard and Brooksy Harkness. Nathan has been in the band for 7 years and plays percussion. His activities while at GCT is student council president, thespian officer. He is a member of the National Honor Society, plays a drum set in Swinging Eagles Jazz Band. His future plans are to attend Arkansas State University and play in the marching band. His most memorable moment at the Pregame competition this year when he bench pressed on top of Cash while he did push-ups. Once again, senior Nathan Harkness. Our next senior band member is Mia Huke, who's being escorted by her mom, Katie Preston. She's been in the band for 7 years. Her future plans are to go to college to become a journalist. Her most memorable moment has been all the competitions with her friends. Ladies and gentlemen, senior band member Mia Huke. Next senior band member is Peyton Johnson. Being escorted by Sarah and Tori Johnson, has played the trumpet for the past 7 years, activities while at GCT, band and junior ROTC. Future plans to become a state trooper. Most memorable moment, the time Sergio Cedeo's pants fell down while he was marching at practice. Once again, senior Peyton Johnson. Our next senior is Madison Jones. Her parents are Laura and Lee Jones. Madison has been in the band at Greene County Tech for 7 years, plays the flute and the piccolo. Achieving activities while at Greene County Tech, marching band, concert band, and theater. Her future plans are to go to A-State and get a doctorate in occupational therapy. Most memorable moment. My runner-up at Jonesboro High School marching competition, Josh Sutton, thought he was being sneaky and told me that it was good luck if we held hands during the awards. I knew what was going on and went along with it. Although he thought he got away with it, he did not. Ladies and gentlemen, Madison Jones. Next senior band member, Katie McDaniel. Katie's being escorted by her parents, Wendy Gale and William Thompson McDaniel. Katie's been in the band for 7 years, plays percussion, specifically marimba, during the marching band. While at Greene County Tech, she's participated in choir, theater, all-region choir, where she made first chair twice, all-state choir, where she qualified for the mixed chorus. Future plans to be a theater director, actress, and writer. Most memorable moment was being in the PMMI pyramid with her bestest friends in the whole world, making friends with other bands, receiving 3rd overall in percussion, dancing with friends, and all the days she got to spend with the Golden Trio are the best days of her life so far. Ladies and gentlemen, senior band member Katie McDaniel. Next up, Mason McLaughlin. Escorted by Shayla McLaughlin. Macy's been in the band for 1 year here at Greene County Tech. Other activities, color guard, thespian, AP art student, involved in track and cross country. Future plans to become a successful art business and personal trainer. Most memorable moment, getting first place guard at her first competition. Ladies and gentlemen, senior band member Macy McLaughlin. Next senior band member, Piper Mitchum. Being escorted by Dale and Misty Mitchum, Piper has been in the band for 3 years and is a color guard captain. I apologize, we're going to have to speed this up a little bit, folks. We're running out of time. Our next band member is Kelsey Morris. She is being escorted by Jonathan and Beth Morris, who's been in the band for 7 years, plays clarinet, and is in the color guard. She is the color guard captain. Our next senior band member is Naomi Rodriguez. Being escorted by her parents, Ramiro and Maria Rodriguez, has been in the band for the past 7 years. Activities include marching band and National Honor Society. Our next band member is named Julie Rodriguez, being escorted by Ramiro and Maria Rodriguez. Been in the band for 7 years, plays the flute and the piccolo. Ladies and gentlemen, Julie Rodriguez. Our final senior band, oh wait, we got 2 more. Our next senior band member is Josh Sutton. He likes to be called Scoot. Being escorted by his parents, Philip and Sherry Sutton. Josh has been in the GCT band for the past 7 years and plays percussion. Ladies and gentlemen, senior band member Josh Scoot Sutton. Our final senior band member is Gracie Worthington. She's being escorted by Stacey Chisholm and Travis Worthington. She's been in the band for 7 years, plays alto saxophone, and has been served as drum major for the past 3 years. Ladies and gentlemen, our senior band member, Gracie Worthington. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for having to speed through the last of the band. We're running out of time. We have to get the game started on time. But once again, let's have a big round of applause for all of our senior band members. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we'd ask everyone to please rise to the playing of our national anthem, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence. If you would please, the national anthem tonight will be played by the Greene County Tech Marching Band. We're going to need everyone to please recite to the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a few moments of silence. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please remain standing while the American flag exits the field. Tonight's color guard participants are cadets Jake Morris, Alex Hughes, Andrea Gerdian, I messed that up, and Dominic Morris. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, captains are midfield. Captain for the Golden Eagles, number 44, Levi Compton. Number 42, Caleb Garish. Number 7, Michael Berwick. And number 78, Parker Brown. I want to make an early apology right now. I do not have a Sheridan roster as of yet. Sheridan has won the toss, but deferred. They will be kicking the football. The Golden Eagles will be receiving. Sheridan will be in the south end zone. The Golden Eagles will be running from the north end zone. Golden Eagle fans, the captains are headed down to the victory tunnel. It's time to get that noise up and get it good and loud. Kicking off the center will be number 81, I believe. Once again, apologize. We don't have a Sheridan roster as of yet. Brownsley picks up 9. Second down and 1 for Green County Tech. Secondary. It'll be second down and 10. Green County Tech Golden Eagles, Christian Lund. It'll be second down and about a yard. All the way on the tackle, the Green County Tech number 50, Ian Wexler.
So two receivers down to the bottom of your screen. Going to be a handoff to the running back here. Going for the ball there is number 44, Levi Compton, not able to get it, which results in a big gain there for the Yellow Jackets. Sometimes a dangerous game to play, trying to live or die by the fumble. It's hard to tackle a guy. It's hard to wrap him up whenever you're punching the football out. So something to keep an eye on in this one, maybe trying too hard to make a play. Though it would be a game-changing play. Here they are now, 1st and 10. Going to be a quarterback draw straight up the middle. Going to get wrapped up and brought down for little to no gain by the man we were just talking about, Levi Compton, having a pretty solid senior night. Levi Compton been a solid defensive captain for this Eagle defense. Not the last of his Eagle athletics, though. He will be taking the field, this very field, in the spring as a soccer player for his senior soccer season. So, last night in the football uniform, but it's not his last night under these lights, thankfully. Zion Brown there making the tackle. Good to see Zion Brown out there tonight. Been an injury-riddled season for him, an all-state kind of guy. Never good. You're never going to be your best possible team as the ball is lobbed up to the end zone. Did he get his feet down? Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Crazy catch there. Flag on the play. We'll wait and see what the call is. Or I may have already missed a call. We'll see it now. He's going to blow the whistle. This may not stand. Let's see what the call is. Yeah, I'm about to say it's going to be an ineligible man downfield, so that can happen a lot of times. Maybe if there's too much play action, or a lot of times you see with this RPO that they run a lot on offense nowadays. You try to fake the defense out by showing run. You'll have your lineman run block, which kind of gets the defense to bite more, and then you pull it last second and try to make a pass or keep it for yourself. But the invert effect of that is sometimes you have a guy who may get too far downfield, and if you still throw that ball, that will be an ineligible man downfield. You see it all the time at the college level. They just love running that RPO offense. Going to be the call here. So now, back in the shotgun, going to be a handoff, and it looks like Ashley is going to keep it himself, going to get wrapped up and spun down by who else other than the man we were just talking about, Zion Brown. So 4th and long for this Yellow Jacket offense. They're going to keep the guys on the field just like Tech just did. Receiver, bottom of your screen, doubles up top. Going to be a fake, going to be a pass out to the right side. And there's that RPO we were just talking about. We just talked about that RPO. And there it is, ran to perfection there. Fake that inside handoff, last second, pull it, and throw that slant route. You have that receiver run him off about 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 yards. Last second, cut under that corner, and he's going to deliver a shot right to him. as he's making that cut. Perfectly placed ball. Great catch made there by the receiver. So now here inside the 10, going to be a handoff. Dropping his shoulder, trying to reach for the end zone. I don't think he got it. I think he's going to be just short. So it's going to be on the 1. They're going to start going in the hurry up here. Actually going to go under center, wishbone formation, and there's the quarterback trying to dive in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. So a little bit longer to get there, but still the same result. Touchdown for the Sheridan Yellow Jackets. And, yeah, I mean, that's a hard play to defend there. You're going to have a guy hop under center, snap the ball, and just dive straight forward. Here comes the PAT. Here's the snap, holds good, kick is up and good. So that'll make this one 7-0 with just over 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. So defense looked good there, made some plays. There were some bigger plays that didn't need to happen, but I mean, in the end, the quarterback sneak does get the score for him, but I liked what we saw from the defense there, able to hold them there. Here comes the kickoff return. KOR out there, back deep to receive is Akins and Cartwright. But for them to do their signature handoff or fake handoff. Here it comes. Kick is up. Little pooch kick out wide. And Cartwright going to try to put the moves on a guy and going to get wrapped up by his feet, brought down right around the 25-yard line. So, here comes Farmer now, running out towards the field. New left tackle here tonight. He slid over to left tackle last week. Derek Brown. Parker Brown slides inside, playing a little bit more interior as we're seeing an electric display of moves there by Akins, and Akins at the very end drops the football, and it's going to be a turnover. I believe this is going to be Yellow Jacket football. And sure enough, it is going to be. You hate to see that because that was, I mean, it was an electric run. I mean, we were just sitting there watching Akins make guys miss. He's breaking tackles, forcing through. And right there at the very end, and you'll have that happen. You'll have guys who are fighting so hard to gain extra yards, and sometimes that leads to a little bit ball security issue. I mean, there's no other way to put it, really. Trying to make something happen, resulting in trying a little too hard there. Never can hate on an effort play, though. Going to be a fake handoff read option here. Quarterback going to cut up field, going to run into a few of those Eagle defenders. Brought back in to the backfield, escorted back to where he was.
Number 6, Sheridan. Actually, for the Yellow Jackets, brought down number 15, Rick Drake, and number 8, Christian Lund, who don't need it. Second down in about 8 for Sheridan.
So, 2 receivers again, bottom of your screen here, and flag thrown. We'll wait and see the call. It'll be a false start, so that's going to move the Yellow Jackets back. Basically erases that last play. Second and long now. Here's the Yellow Jackets. Going to be a fake handoff. RPO going to uncork one. a little too high for number 3 there on the target. Number 3 there, Brady Ingram, according to my my roster. Again, I don't know how accurate my roster is. So now here's Ashley. Ashley going to roll left, and I think trying to decide to take it last second results in him not getting anything. I believe this is going to be 4th and 10. They're going to give him a yard, which the ball came out there at the end. I'm not sure if it went forward or not. They're going to give him a yard, though. I mean, I think, in my opinion, he got tackled right there at the marker. Timeout called Sheridan. First timeout used. That's going to be called with just over 30 seconds remaining in this one.
Thursday night, so tune in to come out and watch some of the future Golden Eagles play. Next Thursday night, game time about 5 o'clock.
So something that's been working for the Eagles so far in this one has been the run game. I mean, we've seen a lot of the outside zone look work, and we've seen Farmer get involved in like a quarterback sweep motion, and we've also seen a couple of jet sweeps be worked in there with Akins. Akins obviously fumbling the ball there on that last possession, but still getting yards out of that. Looked great, something they could kind of go back to, fall back on if needed. But now here on the defensive side of things, maybe just getting to the tackle sooner. And now here's Ashley. Ashley trying to make something happen. Zion Brown in pursuit and sacked. That is an all-state defender at work. Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. And there is one right there on 4th down, shutting down the play before it got started. Fantastic play there. And, I mean, right after I just said maybe try and get into the play sooner, and Zion took that personally. He said, is this soon enough for you? So now here comes your Eagle offense coming off a fumble on the previous possession. Spread formation. Akins to his right. Akins going to sweep out right. Farmer going to step up, trying to avoid pressure, trying to throw it away last second. Did that ball come out? Is that a fumble? Are they calling that a fumble? The ball comes out again. Did Tech get back on it? There's helmets rolling. I mean, what a play. Does Tech hold on to this football? Wow. I'm waiting for the official decision here. I mean, offense is staying on the field, so somehow, some way, Greene County Tech holds on to this football. So it all started with Farmer getting pressure early, trying to climb the pocket, just not able to, kind of get pinched between a couple of defenders. I thought he was throwing it away. The ball stays live, whistles aren't blown, so they're going to call it a fumble. Well, one of the Yellow Jackets gets the ball, and then the Yellow Jackets have the ball they have it punched out, and it goes back towards the first down marker. And then last second, an Eagle player just dives on the ball and is able to secure it. And so I believe that's going to be the end of the quarter. So, yeah, here they are. They're going to take their stroll down to the other side of the field. So I'd maybe try to highlight the fact that there's maybe a fumble issue going on, but I just, in my personal opinion, I don't know that That ball right there was a fumble. So now from the other side of the field, your Greene County Tech Golden Eagles set to take off. Here going to be a screen out to Cartwright. Cartwright going to make a few guys miss, holding on to the football, I hope, and going to be a gain of about 5-6 yards maybe. And a flag thrown there in the middle. Can't wait to see what this is. Looked like a pile of bodies. If I was a betting man, I'd say maybe something revolving around a personal foul, maybe some unnecessary roughness being called here. We'll wait and see the call. It'll be on the Yellow Jackets, so that should move the chains for the Eagles. And it will move the chains for the Eagles, so they're going to go ahead and cross midfield now into Yellow Jacket territory. So just under 12 minutes here in the first half of action. Farmer going to drop back. Pressure coming immediately. Going to dump it off to Akins. Akins trying to put the spin move on. Meets number 32 at the line of scrimmage there. No helping him. Number 32 on my app shows to be Jake Smith. Jake Smith with the tackle, allegedly. So going to be trips, bottom of your screen here, one man top of your screen. Going to be a handoff to Akins. Akins trying to use that short side of the field, trying to use the strength against him here. And a little bit of extracurricular there. And this should be on the Yellow Jackets. I mean, Akins gets up and he's continued to get thrown around and pushed. Of course, I can't hear what's being said. I probably don't want to hear what's being said in those pile-ups there, but the optics of it was Akins gets tackled. As he's getting up, he's still getting thrown around by the defense. They're going to call this one on the Golden Eagles because, of course. So this one's going to back up the Eagles. Something you got to keep in check in games like these, especially close ones, 7-0 as it stands. Got to be able to keep those emotions in check. So not sure what's said after being thrown around after the whistle. Obviously not something you like to happen, but nonetheless, if that's not what they're going to call, a lot of times a good rule they say is they're not going to call the initiation, they're going to call the reaction. So don't be the reactor, as Akins going to make a few guys miss, and he's still going to get wrapped up and brought down after a minuscule gain. So this one's still going to be 4th and long. Look to be a punt here. So they're going to bring out the punt team. One of the most exciting plays in football, my personal opinion. Michael Trawick, the punter / stud defensive end. And a good little punt. It's going to check up inside the 20, right around the 13-yard line there. So, hey, I mean, you can't hate on that. You can't knock it. Maybe if there's flags all over the field back there. Let's wait and see the call here. Wasn't watching that. Was watching the fantastic punt from Michael Trawick there. It's going to be roughing the kicker here, and I believe okay, so it looked like the motion he made there was a roughing the kicker or roughing the punter or whatever it may be. However, then there's a personal foul being called there, so offsetting penalties, meaning the play will be spotted as it stands, so no yards to be added on or taken off. So for Yellow Jackets, for those watching of the fan base, the Yellow Jackets will take the field. Your Greene County Tech Golden Eagles will take on the field at defense. Or excuse me, on defense. I think there was a little bit of a case of me trying to talk faster than I could think. Nonetheless, here we are. The Yellow Jackets going to start their drive inside the 10-yard line at least for Ashley. Ashley going to try to take it right up the middle, and that play put to an end very quickly. Wrapped up, brought down hard from behind. So 2nd and 5 here for the Yellow Jackets. Just over 9 minutes remaining here in the half. It's going to be a split shotgun look and a pump fake there. Finally going to let it go, and there is a catch made. Should be a first down. Good patience there from Ashley. Ashley able to just kind of wait on the play to develop. And able to find Brady Ingram there on the sideline. Showed great poise, just kind of showing the pump fake, knowing there was going to be pressure closing in on him, but also knowing he has to deliver that ball on that outside shoulder there away from the defender. And it'll be and there will be encroachment there called on the Eagles. So they'll walk off about 5 yards, so this one will be 1st and 5, not one you see a whole lot. And when you do, if you're on the defense, you're typically not very happy. So here it is now. Going to be a handoff to number 4, who I don't have on my roster. I wish I did, because here he is, busting it out to the sideline. Has Greene in front of him. Going to be met on the sideline by Cartwright. Going to drop a shoulder and run him over. I don't have a name for number 4, but I'm just going to call him Good, because that's what that play was right there. Fun to watch, having the vision to cut outside, bounce that one to the sideline once he realized he had room. I don't know your name, number 4, but that was a fantastic play. And here we are again, running wild in the middle of the field. Linebackers missing. And finally going to be brought down, and within 2 plays there, all of a sudden knocking on the door here in Eagle territory. Going to see if the Eagle defense can find a way to channel that bend but don't break. And going to be Ashley here in the shotgun. Going to be a handoff. No, a keeper here. He's done that well all night long. Last few hits he's taken, though, have been some heavy hits. He's jumping back up like nothing's wrong, though. Good to see. So a little over 7.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. I believe a timeout going to be called. Let's talk some things over. So the Eagle defense having trouble tackling. That's been a struggle for them early in this one. So we've seen them kind of, whenever there's a pass, they're able to apply pressure, kind of force that quarterback to scramble out of the pocket or move up in the pocket, which then he's met by the linebackers who are blitzing or the defensive tackles who are waiting on him, almost a spy look. But outside of that, outside of the pass defense, they've really struggled in the rundown, it seems like. So it seems like once the runner is able to get past the line of scrimmage, if there's not a linebacker there waiting on him, they're going to be able to make a guy miss and get some yards out in the open field. There's not a harder play to make in football than an open field tackle. So you can't really hold that against them very much, but all you can do is maybe try to play some sound defensive technique here, kind of force them back towards the middle of the field, and hope that you have some guys on the interior who can help you out. So that could be a couple of adjustments I would make as we progress in this one. If you're going to keep on seeing them bounce things out to the right side, which looks like an inside zone that then is in turn turning into an outside zone, as we're going to see the quarterback here running that outside zone we just talked about, trying to lower the shoulder, going for the marker. I don't think he got it. I think he's going to be just shy. He's going to be... Looks like he's going to be very short, actually. So, cut me some slack. I'm all the way up here in the eagle nest. But as I was saying, yeah, if they're going to keep on running this outside zone scheme, start trying to get your guys to kind of force them back inside, let those linebackers eat. So here it is now. See, and exactly what we were just talking about, things inside seem to be well contained. I mean, if it's going towards the interior of this Eagle defense, it doesn't look like it's getting very much. So you hope to try to force them more towards the interior. So 4th and long here. You may look at this and say, well, that's just 4th and 6. That's not too long. Anything on 4th down can be long. So here it is now. Split shotgun look. Ashley going to take the snap, fake the handoff, going to hold this one in the pocket, trying to make something happen. Nowhere to go with it. Once again on 4th down, the Eagle pass rush makes a play. We just got done talking about it on the defensive side there. The Eagles have played exceptional pass defense. Keeping that quarterback hemmed in the pocket. Anytime he tries to climb, there's nowhere to go, and he runs into a host of defenders. Excellent, excellent play from the defensive line here of the Eagles tonight. It's no surprise, excellent defensive ends for this Eagle defense. Trewick and Brown on either side. I mean, that's just a lethal duo right there. So now going to be Farmer. Farmer going to keep this one himself. And going to be a gain of maybe 2 if we're being generous here. It's going to be 2nd and long. Going to be a shotgun look here now. Here's Farmer. Farmer flowing outside, trying to get that out there, trying to flow out towards the sideline there, using that sweep play that they like to use with him. That's something I've given credit to this Eagle offense earlier in the season, something that they're so good at. They have so many quarterback-designed runs. I mean, they've got the sweeps where they're trying to sweep them out to the sideline, get them out in the open field on the outside of the tackle. And then we've seen a few quarterback trap plays where there's been some pulling down, blocking, and a bad snap goes past Farmer. Farmer has to get on it, and luckily he does, but right there on the 2 or 3 yard line, disaster strikes. It's been a decent day from this Eagle offense. They've been able to move the ball at points. But as they say in France, you can't keep shooting yourself in the foot. So, I mean, this is going to be a very, very dangerous punt to make here. Oh. Timeout called here by the Eagles. A little bit of miscommunication. Going to correct some things. And going to be some discussion being made there. Trying to figure it out. I'm not sure. I believe it may have been a personnel issue. So maybe there was someone on the field who wasn't supposed to be, or maybe there was someone who was not on the field who was supposed to be. Regardless, they're going to roll the punt team back out. As I was saying before we were interrupted by that timeout, Trawick tasked with a very scary play here. Going to have to punt out of the back of the end zone. No room to go anywhere. And this is going to be a free rush here. Can he get it off? And he does. A little skimper right down the sideline. Almost makes it to the 50-yard line. Not the prettiest punt in the world, but you got to give him props. It got the job done. Able to almost put them back into their own territory. Not quite, but still a very, very long way to go. Eagle defense has shown flashes. We're right back to seeing them back out on the field. Offense going to have to start playing some complimentary football. Here come the Yellow Jackets. So you got two receivers down at the bottom of your screen. Going to be a shotgun look. Got a sniffer in the backfield. One man top of your screen. Going to be a quick pass out left to number 3 of the Yellow Jackets. Tackle made there by Brooks Reddick. Brady Ingram there on the catch. He has been heavily involved in this offense. It's really just been a combination of Ashley, Brady, and number 4. So, and as I say that, here's number 4 with the handoff there. Going to get table-topped right around the 20-yard line, or excuse me, the 30-yard line. Will be enough for a first down for the Yellow Jackets. So now, starting to approach the 4-minute mark here in the first half of action. Shotgun look for the Yellow Jackets. One receiver, bottom of your screen. Actually going to roll out right. It's going to be a designed run. Last second, going to put the foot in the ground, cut up field. And he is met by who else other than Zion Brown. Big play there from Zion Brown. Zion Brown with a few big plays here on senior night. Definitely one of those guys you hate saying that. You hate that this is senior night. You have a guy like that, you wish he'd play for as long as he could play. And now number 4 squeezing through a hole there. I mean, he squeezed. That's something that I rarely ever see here in high school football. Squeezed right between 2 blockers, and I mean, that's the definition of coach telling you to hit the hole. That's a big thing they try to coach up whenever you're coming up through the ranks of football. Trust the hole. Sometimes you'll have running backs who get a little skittish now whenever they're trying to approach the line of scrimmage, and they get afraid and don't run the play that's designated for them. Coach will tell you, trust the hole. It's there. It's blocked a certain way for a reason. You have to press that hole, make those linebackers obey their rules, and then you can run off script. But until that moment happens, you have to trust the hole and go through it. And right there, I don't know that I've ever seen anybody trust the hole as much as number 4 did right there. I've paid my praises to number 4 tonight. I wish I knew who it was. Actually, in the shotgun, number 4 to his right. Going to be a handoff to... No, it's going to be a keeper, and that is not working. The Yellow Jackets have continued to try to go back to that read option, and it hasn't worked since the first drive. Eagle defense figuring it out, solving the equation here, and swarming, flocking, if you will, to the ball, making this one a 3rd and forever. Timeout called here. Believe the Eagles called it. It's on me. I should have been paying attention. Please forgive me. But it'll be a 3rd and forever. They're going to be taking this snap on 3rd down from right around Marmaduke. So, going to have to scheme up something pretty big here in the huddle. And as much as I hate to say it, there's not a whole lot of plays that you scheme up for 3rd and 15. So, We'll see what they're able to come up with. This Eagle defense hoping that they go with a pass because that has been something they've ate up tonight. This offensive line going to be having some nightmares about pass pro tonight if it continues going the way it's been going. It's so easy to rush the passer whenever you've got defensive ends like Zion Brown and Michael Trawick because those guys can get upfield. You force your whole line to kind of mold to the shape that you want them to mold to, and then you've got, like I said, you've got those defensive tackles who are obeying their rules and waiting for the quarterback. So here it is, going to be a play-action pass, going to uncork one too high because pressure in his grill. Up in his grill there like a dentist without a license. So if you don't have a play for a 3rd and 15, you're definitely not going to have a play for 4th and 15. So we'll see what they can run here. I mean, I wouldn't be too surprised if they go with something very similar to what they just ran. Here it is. Going to be a pistol formation. Ashley going to roll out to his left, weak side. He's been a right-handed quarterback all night. Going to uncork one. Did he bring that in? Oh, my gosh. He caught that. Brady Ingram has made a few catches on the night. That one, by far, his most impressive. Able to climb the ladder there, get his hands on it, and bring that one down for a catch and a conversion on 1st down. Just like that, you go from taking a snap 4th and Marmaduke to now you're inside the 10. I mean, you're inside the 5. You hate to see that here. Now here's Ashley. Ashley just picking his hole that he wants to walk through. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. So again, the Eagles there playing some solid defense, and the old mantra, bend but don't break, typically means you hold them to a field goal there. That one we can call bend and then break because, I mean, they held them. They were looking like they were just going to bend, and then in the end, they're able to punch one in off a good play call there. So with just over a minute and a half remaining here in the first half of action, Sheridan leads 14-0. Been 7-0 for a majority of this game up until that last touchdown there. So Eagles going to have a chance to maybe throw up a rebuttal before halftime. We'll see what we can watch unfold here. Cartwright and Aikens back deep to receive as usual. We've not seen a kick go too deep tonight. It's been pretty short and out to the numbers on either side. I'd be shocked if we see anything different here. And here's the kick, and as we've seen all night, gonna be Cartwright bringing this one in, gonna make a couple of guys miss, and gonna juke, jive, and dance his way all the way down just past the 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 34-yard line for the Greene County Tech Golden Eagles. Going to be a shotgun formation here. Aiken's going to get the handoff and try to make his way through some traffic. Going to be wrapped up and brought down. Offensive line getting into a little bit of a scuffle down there between the defensive line, but nothing too uncommon there for the offensive lineman and the defensive lineman. Those guys are down there because they have an attitude. They're mean. That's where you want down there. Going to be a toss out to the short side of the field, trying to use their strength against them. And going to be a good tackle made right there. So it's going to be 3rd and short. Excuse me, third and medium. Made a comment a couple of games ago about that toss to the weak side of the field, and I heard that. I made the comment, I don't understand why they run that to the short side of the field instead of the long side of the field. And it's been brought to my attention, we do that because, well, using your strength instead of your speed there, and, you know, kind of put me in my place. I understood what they were coming from and what they wanted to achieve with that, and I realized maybe my ignorance in that situation. So, since then, learned my lesson. You run that to the short side of the field to exercise your strength, not your speed. My apologies. So here we are now, punt team out on the field. Michael Trawick making plays on defense and special teams as we see a beautiful end-over-end punt. This one's going to check up, and it's going to be blown dead just inside the 30. Or just past the 30, excuse me. No, wow. I am too good. It's going to be inside the 30. So I think we have 10 seconds remaining here in the first half. It'll be interesting to see what the Yellow Jackets do here. See if they just sit on this one or see if they go for something a little bit more aggressive going into halftime. Two receivers, top of your screen, not a split shotgun, and it's going to be a kneel. And with that, that'll bring an end to the first half of action here. Your Greene County Tech Golden Eagles trail in this one, 0-14. It's a good game. Don't turn it off. Stay tuned. Watch the halftime show and get ready for the second half of action here on Senior Night.
Great job there by the cheerleaders tonight. Next up will be the Greene County Tech Golden Eagle Dance Team. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight the dance team will be performing their palm routine.
Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. And so I tell myself that I'll be strong and dreaming when they're gone. You show the rest of me, rest of me, turn the lights on.
Great job tonight by the dance team. Now, folks, I've had somebody ask me, how come we didn't recognize the senior dance members and senior cheer members? We do that at the end of the basketball season. By the way, basketball's Meet the Eagles will be this Tuesday night at the arena. Check your times and be out there just in time for Meet the Eagles this Tuesday night basketball season. Now, coming up in just a moment, folks, will be that fantastic senior high band who's been getting nothing but awards and accolades all this marching season. So here comes the band, folks. Be ready.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for that Greene County Tech Marching Eagle Band. Ladies and gentlemen, as we were racing the clock earlier, we didn't get to finish our senior announcements, so we want to go ahead and finish recognizing them. Senior Piper Mitchum, who was escorted tonight, she was on the junior high dance team, the FCCLA for 4 years, and FTA. Her future plans are to go to college in Arkansas to become a kindergarten teacher. Her most memorable marching band moment, junior year, we were supposed to have a middle school performance, but it got rained out, so instead we played in the rain. Senior Kelsey Morris, she's been in band for 7 years, plays clarinet, and is a color guard captain. Her activities while at GCT cheer for 2 years, student council, and marching band for 4 years. Her future plans are to attend A-State and major in diagnostic medical sonography to become an ultrasound technician. Her most memorable moment would be stadium practices in the rain and bus rides to and from competitions. Senior Naomi Rodriguez has been in the band for 7 years. While she was at GCT, she was a member of the marching band, FCCLA, and NHS. Her future plans are to attend ASU and get a degree in Associate of Applied Science to become a PTA. Her most memorable marching band moment, performing with her sisters and making lifelong friendships. Senior Najumi has been in band for 7 years. Her instrument is flute and piccolo. She was a member of the marching band, FCCLA, and the NHS. She plans to attend A-State to get her bachelor's degree in dental hygiene. Her most memorable marching band moment, singing the show music on her way to competitions and making lifelong friendships. Senior Josh Sutton has been in the band for 7 years and plays percussion. He was in the jazz band and the marching band, and his future plans are to attend A-State and get a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering. His most memorable marching band moment is when he met his girlfriend Madison when they were runners. And senior Gracie Worthington has been in the band for 7 years. She plays alto saxophone and has served as drum major for the past 3 years. Her activities while at GCT, choir all region soprano 1 first chair, art club, where she is the reporter, and the jazz band, and GCT high school thespians. Her future plans are to attend University of Arkansas at Fayetteville, study journalism, and participate in the Razorback Marching Band, and to also be a photographer and travel the world. Gracie's most memorable marching band moment was PMMI this year when the Pyramid had a conga line in the dance battle with the other bands. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for these seniors. Tonight we are recognizing the seniors by removing their hats. So all those students out there without their hats on, those are this year's seniors. And now, for the final performance at a home game, the Greene County Tech Marching Eagle Band will perform Only This Way Tells. the Greene County Tech Marching Eagle Band. Ladies and gentlemen, these kids have been working real hard since April of this year. We've gone to several competitions, and I'd be remiss if I didn't announce their awards. So here we go. At Bryant on October 2nd, we got Superior Percussion, Superior Color Guard, Superior Band. First place Color Guard in Class 6A, second place Band. Overall, first place Color Guard, fifth place Percussion, and fifth place Band. And then on October 8th, we went to Lake Hamilton. We got Superior Color Guard, Superior Band, Superior Percussion. In Class 6A, we got first place Color Guard, first place Percussion, first place Visual, first place General Effect, first place Band, and overall third place Band. At PMMI on the 22nd, we got Superior Percussion, Superior Color Guard, Superior Band. In Class 6A, second place Percussion, second place Color Guard, second place Band. In their division, they got fifth place Visual, fifth place Music. Overall, third place Percussion, third place Color Guard, and fifth place Band. The band went to region assessment and has a state qualification with a superior rating. So the band will be traveling to state on Monday. So once again, put your hands together for that Greene County Tech Eagle Band. And of course, it's always time to thank our sponsors. We have Sound Concepts, Image Realty, Island Energy, Sign It Up, No Limit Services, and our band boosters, the team of band parents that volunteer all of their time and take care of us down at the concession stands. Folks, if you haven't got anything to eat, head on down to the concession stands and get something.
Folks, it's time to find some scores from around the 5A, 6A area. Right now in 6A, West Memphis 18, Benton 17, and that's at halftime. We have in 7A, Bentonville 35, Springdale 7, Little Rock Christian 23, Greenbrier 7 at half, Pulaski Academy 15, Greenwood 13 at halftime, Russellville 9, Lake Hamilton 0 in the second quarter, Mountain Home 14, Van Buren 42 at halftime, Whitehall 0, Robinson 14 at half. From down in the 5A East, the big game a lot of people have been wondering about, the first ever meeting of Batesville Southside taking on Batesville at halftime. Southside leads 21-14. Halftime in Valley View, it's 20, Nettleton 7. Halftime at Wynn. Wynn carries a 42-6 lead over Forest City. Cabot leads Fort Smith Northside 35-0 at half. Jonesboro down by Conway 24-7. Conway over Jonesboro right now in the second quarter, 24-7.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning back in to the second half of action here. We've got ourselves a 14-0 game in which your Greene County Tech Golden Eagles trail in this one. If you're tuning in a little late here, it is senior night here for Greene County Tech. As I mentioned earlier, to start off the broadcast, something that starts in third grade. You start to play football for Greene County Tech or wherever you decide to play. It's a craft that you start dedicating your time and effort towards becoming a better athlete, perfecting a craft that you've chosen. You know, the hours turn into days, the days turn into weeks, the weeks into months, and then the months into years, which brings us to where we are tonight. For some of the team out here, it's only their last game on this field for the season. They'll be back in the summer, but for those seniors, it's the last time they get to wear this uniform, the one they love so much, in front of the crowd they love to perform in front of so much, under these Friday night lights. So senior night, as a whole, something very, very special to those players out here playing for that name on the front of the jersey. Eagles have a little work to do in this one, 14-0 as they come into it. Going to be kicking the ball off, so hopefully going to bring out the defense here. The defense we saw flashes of in the first half here. As we've talked about, they really shined in pass defense. They were able to kind of keep the quarterback hemmed in the pocket, and anytime the quarterback tried to climb or escape, they were met with force. That's Ashley I'm talking about, their quarterback for the Yellow Jackets. However, there was plenty of success on those outside zone plays. So something they're going to try to hem in, and it's an onside kick attempt trying to open up the second half. Not going to work out for them. This will be Yellow Jacket ball. Ball not even going to go 10 yards, so that will be an illegal free kick out of bounds. So this Eagle defense takes the field, as we've just mentioned, having some trouble with the outside runs, but something they are excelling at is the inside runs. We've seen a few inside runs have some success, but they've been those inside runs that have been bounced for the outside towards the sideline and has resulted in a huge gain of yards. So hopefully going to be able to kind of hem that in, try to bring them more towards the interior, contain a little bit better, and see what they're able to do. So after that illegal kick out of bounds, we're going to see the Yellow Jacket offense take over in Eagle territory. So they're going to be snapping the ball from just past the 40-yard line. Going to be a shotgun formation. Going to throw out a little screen to nobody. Looked like he was throwing that one to the referee. Overshot his guy just ever so slightly. Ends up hitting the turf. Incompletion there on first down, resulting in 2nd and 10. See what they're going to be able to dial up here. Going to be a handoff to number 4. Again, I don't have a roster for Sheridan, so I'm really just kind of going off of this Sportsbook Live app, which I do have. However, I don't know how accurate that app is, considering I don't have all the names and numbers. So, what numbers I have been able to piece together, I have number 6, the quarterback, Ashley. I also have the receiver who has been playing extremely well for the Sheridan Yellow Jackets. And speaking of that quarterback, as we just mentioned, he has shown off the wheels at times tonight. Able to run around the defender there and scamper forward for a few yards. So we've got ourselves a 4th down and 6 here. So 4th and long, you could say. One safety high, going to be a run inside. Linebackers have to make a tackle. Number 4 squeezing through the defenders as he's been doing all night, dropping the shoulder at the end of the play. Rambling all the way inside the 15-yard line, and he has done everything he can tonight. I mean, he has just ran at will through the tackle box. Bit of an equipment timeout called here. Looks like Sheridan, offensive line, experiencing some issues. Here's Ashley. Ashley going to take the snap. It's going to be a keeper. He's done that a lot tonight, and it has been that result a lot of the time. No room for him to ramble up the middle. Interior of this defense has held strong and played well tonight. Unless number 4 is running the ball. But that's neither here nor there. And this is going to be a handoff to number 4. We just got done talking about him. He just runs heavy, and that's been something he's shown tonight. He is just a hard guy to bring down once he gets those wheels going. And, I mean, just right there, you saw him. He gets tackled. He still falls forward for a good chunk of yards there. And those are the worst kind of runners to play against because, I mean, eventually attrition sets in, and no one's going to start wanting to tackle him towards the end of the game. You're going to start wearing out that defense, and you're going to start seeing some bigger plays made. So here we are again. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's going to wait for the hole to develop, finds it, hits it hard as he can, and wait for the call. They're going to say short. I thought, surely, I was about to call a touchdown. I'm way up here in the Eagles' nest, so it's a little bit harder for me to see that sometimes. Here they go into the wishbone. This will be a quarterback sneak. Surely enough, it is. I think he's still short. I think he's they're going to call a touchdown. No. No, so Whitecap was calling a touchdown, and then the line judges were calling a short. Now it's going to be another quarterback sneak, I would assume. And what is this? False start. False start on the Sheridan Yellow Jackets there. And, ladies and gentlemen, we have seen that this season. We have seen this defense make some plays on the goal line. And, I mean, we've still got a few plays to go before we can make that call. But that is the start. Now you've gone from the 1-yard line, which, I mean, it looked like he stopped him there on the quarterback sneak again. They're going to scoot him back. This one from the 6, almost the 5-yard line. Third. Yellow Jackets going to talk this one over. They're considering this one a big one. I mean, this is going to be kind of maybe what some could see as the dagger. I don't want to call it a dagger this early in the game, but surely going up 21-0 is a comfortable position to be in. So they're going to kind of discuss that for a second, see what they can draw up, and see if they can find themselves in the end zone after so. So defense, something they have to be sure to play discipline is making sure the run fit is exactly as it should be. Make sure they're in the right holes. One of the it's one of the most cliche things you can say in football, but it applies here more than it does anywhere else on the field. Do your job. Whatever hole, whatever gap is assigned to you, whatever man is your man, you have to do your job. Everyone has to be accounted for here. Here is the play. Shotgun snap. Ashley going to hand it off to number 4. Who else would get it? He has been running amok all night long. Strolls into the end zone untouched. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. There's a flag on the play. wait and see what this one is. Extra point is good. So an unsportsmanlike conduct called there on the PAT, which will be tacked on to the kickoff return. So we'll be looking at some, could be a pretty good return here. So this kickoff going to come from the 25-yard line. Golden Eagles looking at what could possibly be the best return of the night, best field possession of the night. You have to get the ball. You have to get the football. It's still a live kickoff. I don't know what happened there. No one reacts to the ball. No one goes for the football. And they just let Sheridan hop on the ball. Not a single person reacted to the football. Not a single person went to try to field the football. Just a huge mental error. And Sheridan has the football. Oh, no. I mean, it's just a huge blunder here for the KOR team. And now number 30 going to make a catch here, make a few guys miss, going to find a seam, hitting up the sideline, roll out the red carpet, touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And just like that, things go from bad to a little worse. So number 30 there on the reception for the Yellow Jackets, and that should be, according to my roster, again, I apologize if it's incorrect, Jackson Bourne there on the reception, catches it about middle of the field, takes a little check down that was maybe 4 or 5 yards, makes one guy miss, cuts, books it to the sideline, turns upfield, turns on the jets, and takes it into the end zone. Jackson Bourne there with an incredible play, allegedly. Don't want to promise anything. Don't want to set that in stone. But allegedly, Jason Bourne there on the impressive touchdown. So the Eagles roll out their KOR team. And the kick is up. Someone will field it this time. That'll be Tyson Cartwright. Cartwright going to make a few guys miss. Going to hit a seam as hard as he can. Full speed ahead. Dragging guys past the 50-yard line into Yellow Jacket territory. Tyson Cartwright. And they go from one kickoff return, which could have resulted in their best field position of the night, and they take a normal kickoff return and do the same thing. So, be getting a look now at Calvin Spearman. Spearman into the shotgun now to the left of Farmer now. Going to be a handoff, gain a few yards. Spearman, a tough runner. We've seen a little bit of him throughout the season. I've been familiar with his game coming up through the ranks of the younger ages of football, and good athlete. I mean, really, really good athlete. You're going to be pleased to see how he plays throughout the next few seasons. He's a sophomore, so we have 2 more seasons of him, which is awesome. So, and we're going to see Farmer now getting the ball, and he is going to get thrown down. Eagle offense trying to come out here and, I mean, just kind of turn the ship around. You know, I mean, you really have to get on track here. Running out of time. It's one of those situations where if you don't score on this drive, may not get much better. So, stacked shotgun look here. Farmer going to hold on to this one, duck his head, and just go straight for the first down. Should be enough to move the chains. And there's a flag on the play. A little bit of extracurricular activity going on after the whistle, I believe. And we will wait and see who was the culprit. A lot of fingers being pointed. This game has been a little chippy. And I mean, we've just got 2 sides here waiting to see who is at fault here. Sheridan thinks it's Tech. Tech thinks it's Sheridan. So, and we will. And it's going to be on Tech because the guys are already walking. And the first down turns into a loss. So still a first down. The chains will move. I'm about to say that we'll call the unsportsmanlike conduct did happen after the whistle was blown, so the play was already dead. First down, Golden Eagles, but they will be tacked on and enforced back towards the 50-yard line. So let's see what we got here. Going to be a handoff to Spearman. Spearman rushing towards the left edge. Bottom of your screen, going to just make his mind up, hit the slot as he can, and gain a handful of yards there. Again, tough runner. I mean, this guy just... He's got a little bit of thunder and lightning. He can bring the thud, but he can also show you the sweep feet every now and then. Stacked shotgun formation. Farmer, Spearman to his left. Going to be a handoff to Spearman. Spearman following his blockers. Going to lower the shoulder and showing you the thunder we just got done talking about. Going to be tackled on the ground by one defender, and then a second defender decides after the play is already over to come in there and leap onto him. Just make sure he can't get back up and run for any more yards. Just for extra measures, I guess. So, shotgun formation. Spearman to the left again. Same stacked formation. Going to be Farmer rolling out to the left. Going to be following his his left tackle and left guard for a handful of yards, maybe like 4 or 5. That's a good gain. Good gain there. Going to be 2nd and 6 to go. That's putting you right on schedule. If you can get 4 yards every single play, be a good game. So now going to be a handoff to Spearman again. Spearman following Cartwright. Spearman showing the sweep feet, trying to at least. Gets hit, but he doesn't go anywhere other than to the ground. Doesn't force him back any. I mean, this guy's going to be exciting to watch. I mean, if he continues to progress the way he has, the sky's the limit with that guy. It'll be fun to see what ways they're able to incorporate him into the game plan, what they're able to run with him. Farmer going to climb the pocket, trying to make something happen, and it just doesn't ever develop. Number 14 there on the sack for the Yellow Jackets. Farmer going to drop back, trying to run that screenplay and just unable to bring it in. It should be an incomplete pass. And this offense that was moving the ball pretty solid, now starting to stumble a little bit. Possibly sputtering to a stop. Here it is, 3rd and forever. Snap over here, 3rd and Rector. Going to be some changes made on the line, and timeout called, Golden Eagles. Very, very important play call here, and probably the best thing to do is to call a timeout and make sure everyone knows the play call instead of trying to force something there. Obviously some confusion as they begin to line up to run that play. So with just under 4.5 minutes remaining here in this 3rd period of action, here you are, the Eagles trailing 28-0. They've got to figure something out here on offense. The defense, obviously you can take a look at the points on the board, and if you want to be a scoreboard watcher, you would say, well, the defense obviously isn't doing their job if there's 28 points on the board. But if you've been watching this game, you'd know this defense has played very well. There has been some great plays made by this defensive line. You've seen some great hits and tackles made by this linebacker core. There's been little minuscule plays that have resulted in the points that are up there on the board. It was a 14-0 game at half, and then they came out. There was a blunder on the special teams, which resulted in a quick turnaround, which increased this lead to 28. And, you just hope that these guys can figure it out and get it back on track as Cartwright's going to take a little scramble up the field. I don't think it's going to be enough, but I think maybe it cuts this thing in half. Not quite in half, but it's going to be 4th and... I call it a 4th and 8 here. So, like I said earlier in the broadcast, 4th and anything is long. So, especially long here on 4th and 8. So it's going to be 2 receivers, top and bottom of your screen, a spread formation, spearman, and pass protection. Going to be a check down to, I believe, White there. Or, excuse me, Justin Hollis on the catch and lunging for the first down, and he is not going to get there. Some will look at that play and question the decision to go to the check down there, and it looked like boundary receiver had somewhat of a fly route, so they take off up the field, taking that boundary corner with them, and you're going to have your inside receiver take off towards the sticks at the last second, put that foot in the ground, cut towards the boundary. That's a mismatch. You're already putting the guys at a disadvantage. So if the quarterback can put that ball on the outside shoulder of that receiver, that gives him room to roam towards that first down. Great, great play by that defense. You can't knock the offensive play call. I like the play call there. Trying to just get some room in the flat and let your playmakers make a play. Unfortunate there, doesn't result in a first down. Sheridan has the ball now. First down doesn't go anywhere. And one of the big guys for the Yellow Jackets injured on that play, so they're going to call a injury timeout immediately. Both sidelines going to take a knee. Looking like a lower body injury. One of my big rules is I will not speculate an injury out of respect. The only thing I can see clearly and tell you is they're looking at that leg. Only thing you can do here is hope the player is okay. I don't have a number. He's on his back. So I do apologize for that. And they're going to get him up on his feet and with a little help, going to help him off the field. You always prefer to see them go off under their own power, but the next best thing is them on their feet, able to go off to the sideline. So that's a good sign. Hoping that he's going to be all right, hoping that that's nothing too severe. I believe number 73 is the number I'm seeing. That'd be Jackson Teague.
I thought you said entire.
Second down and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
And now here is Ashley. Ashley going to be ran out of bounds right there at the line, or excuse me, is the line to gain is what I meant to say. So not quite a first down, but it's going to be very, very short. And I believe there's a flag on the play, so never mind. This play is going the other direction.
There's a flag on the play.
It's going to be holding on the Yellow Jackets, so that's going to move them back.
That's going to back it up. 10 from the spot of the foul. So it'll be second down once again. Ball will be spotted way back near the 5-yard line. So it's going to be second down and long.
So it's going to be second and long here. You typically see a pass in this situation, but as it stands, anytime that Ashley has dropped back to pass, it's resulted in a sack almost every other time other than that long touchdown we saw a while ago. He'd be dropping back into the end zone here. So I was about to say, I expect a run here, which is going to result in a tackle short. He may get actually, I was going to say short of the line of scrimmage, but he's actually going to gain a yard or two. So
It'll be third and long. Yellow Jackets think make it out to about the 28-yard line up here.
and it's going to be a run play. Number 4, who has been a problem all night long, heading to the sideline, trying to outrun the defenders. Cartwright going to force him out of bounds. Man, a player who has played as good as he has tonight. And there's a flag on the play. I was going to say number 4, a player who's played as good as he has tonight, deserves to be named. Again, I just don't have a name for him.
Holding the call against the Yellow Jackets. So it will remain third down. It'll be backed up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Looks like it was around the 30-yard line when they spotted it. So it'll go back to the 20-yard line. It'll be third down and just about.
So that big gain, off or not, going to come back and be a third down. I'm going to say, me and Coach over in the next room in agreement here, look to see the same play here. Number 4 probably going to be the one getting the ball here, and sure enough, no, it's going to be a rollout from Ashley. Ashley going to uncork and not going to find anybody. So it's going to be a 4th and long, and for what seems to be the first time tonight, the punt team for Sheridan makes their way onto the field. What a sight. I mean, sight for sore eyes, really. The ability to kind of see what their punter has to offer. I believe he's wearing number 9, and I don't have a number 9 on my roster, so the unnamed punter back to receive the snap here. Grabs it, gonna uncork a beautiful ball. It's gonna get a nice check on it. No one touch the ball, please. And avoiding another blunder there. Going to be 2 receivers bottom of your screen. Going to fly it out to Akins quick. Akins, a playmaker. Going to try to make a few guys miss. Going to run towards the sideline, get brought down after a decent gain there. Trips bottom of your screen here. Farmer in the shotgun. Spearman beside him. Going to be a quick pass out to Tyson Cartwright. Number 10 read it like a book. Easy reads, green eggs and ham. Just blown up. Cartwright able to hop up, and obviously some frustrations there. That screenplay just read from the jump there. The Eagle offense has really tried to make stuff happen off those screens tonight, and it's just, it's been feast or famine, really. And so now Farmer going to drop back, sensing pressure, going to step up in the pocket, going to try to make something happen. He's going to take it himself, going to try to slide there at the end, still getting hit, and no flag thrown. Farmer improvising there off script. Something we'll see from him time to time. I wish we'd see it a little more often because he is an athlete. He's got some athleticism to him, and I wish we'd see that more often, just kind of taking it upon himself when the play breaks down, trusting himself to kind of make a play for us when it's not a designed quarterback run. So now he's going to shift Spearman to his left side. 2 receivers bottom of your screen, 1 by himself up top. Farmer going to roll out left, going to uncork one, finding Akins. Akins can't hold on to the ball. Akins, couldn't have had a better pass to him. The ball hit his hands. Maybe could have been a little lower, but not able to bring it in. So now they're going to see what they can come up with. Going to be solo receiver, top of the screen, same play. Farmer going to roll to his left. Surveying, going to find Akins again, and it hits Akins in the hands again. And for the second play in a row, unable to bring it in. I understand these are not easy catches to make, but here you are, you're kind of approaching the end of the game. Those are the kind of plays you're begging to make here. And Farmer going to find Akins, and Akins trying to make an athletic play there. Sliding to the ground as he catches it. Not able to bring it in, though. So we got about a minute remaining here in the third quarter. 4th and 10 for your Golden Eagles. Going to bring Cartwright in towards like a tight end roll. 2 receivers bottom of your screen, 1 up top. Spearman to the left of Farmer in the shotgun. Farmer going to roll out left, surveying, trying to find something. Going to throw up a ball, and it's intercepted by the Yellow Jackets. And defenders in pursuit and going to finally get brought down. And emotions soaring there on the field at the moment. And now it's going to be a handoff to number 4.
Behind the ball game, brought down the number 44, Levi Compton, number 15, Brooks Reddick. Gain of about 6, looks like. Maybe, yeah, about 6 will be taken down to a long 3.
Going to be handoff to number 4. A little counter play being ran here, and a good rip at the ball there from that Eagle defense. Ball almost comes out. Saw the whole arm kind of get pulled away from his body. Usually rewarded for that. Unable to get the ball there, though. So at the end of 3, York Greene County Tech Golden Eagles trailing this one 28-0. So the ball will flip fields here. We'll be heading in the other direction now. Your Greene County Tech Golden Eagle defense will now head out onto the field, hoping to make something happen here, try to stop them from getting in the end zone again. Third and very short here. Going to be a strong pistol look from the Yellow Jackets. Going to be actually going to hand this one off to number 4. Number 28 on the carry. I think he's short. Right down line of me is the ball, and I believe he's inches. I mean, it is 4th and inches. And I'll be right in that call there. 4th and, I mean, they're going to give it to him. They're going to give it to him. Wow. They're going to give him the first down. I mean, it was inches. I didn't bother to bring out the chains or anything. Just going to go ahead and give him the first down there. Why not?
Timeout. Sheridan.
So a neat little addition that has been mentioned to me here in the past few weeks is the addition of huddle sideline for the football sidelines here. Taking a gander down there at number 52, Derek Brown, doing a little extracurricular. Grabbing the sideline tablet. I mean, just like the NFL, you know. They're checking out the Microsoft Surface on the sideline after a bad play. You'll see Tom Brady shatter one of those about every week now. But now the high schoolers have it on the sideline. Just saw, like I said, number 52 there checking out the previous play of offense, going over what went wrong. Something that you will not see very much of affecting from your standpoint, but something for the players to enjoy, the ability to go back in on the same exact game and able to scroll through on a previous play and kind of go over what went wrong, where the miscommunication was, or maybe a certain theme they're seeing from the defense or offense, whatever it may be, highlight that, make adjustments to it, and overall improve the gameplay in-game. I'm thrilled about it. That's awesome. I love seeing the kids get some cool stuff like that and able to capitalize on the technology that we have today. Something super cool. I hope to see that continue and those guys get to enjoy that and to become more involved in the game planning. So there's been quite a pause here, and the officials are coming back over to talk to Coach Morgan. And I'm wondering if this is maybe like a question over why they didn't bring the chains out to measure that first down. I have no clue. That could just be completely wrong. But he did go over, talk to the chain crew. He then did come back over and talk to Coach Morgan to relay a message, and now he's making his way back over. I guess to just assume his position. Regardless, the first down is... Oh, okay. I see the error at hand here. The timeout. There was a timeout charged to Sheridan, which should have been a timeout charge to the officials. So no timeout should have been charged. And now a little gadget play here, a little jet sweep being brought across the formation, a little end around. Not even a jet sweep, so it didn't come in front of the quarterback. He looped around. One of those old school end arounds. You don't typically see those very often, at least not in today's game. They've kind of aged out, but there it is. First and getting to see an end around. And it works. Gets a first down, moves the chains. Had some wheels on him, that guy. It's going to be a heavy shotgun look. Stacked receivers out to the top of your screen. And number 15, new quarterback in. Pardon me for not noticing sooner. Looks like we've got Connor Stanton. Connor Stanton now under center, making the calls. So now Stanton, running back to his left, number 13, going to get the handoff here, going to run into that Eagle defense. Number 13 there on the handoff. I don't have number 13 on my roster, so just like number 4, we have a mystery runner. And Stanton going to get wrapped up and brought down before he goes anywhere. I think one of the linebackers got in there off the edge, and because Zion Brown's over on that far side, he didn't make the play. He was kind of in there at the end as the pile got drove into him. So I don't think that he made the play necessarily. It could have been Levi Compton. So I think Levi Compton there off the edge makes a play. And a timeout called. Sheridan here. Sheridan going to talk a few things over. Be a little moment to let them talk things over, discuss how things are going. You've got some of the younger guys in there, I assume, come in to get some snaps in some live game. You really can't compare practice reps to live reps. I don't blame Coach at all for throwing those guys in there, letting them get some snaps, see what it's like, get a little real speed, real action play. And now they get to play out a 4th and short. So they're going for this 4th down here. Eagle defense has stopped them a few times on 4th down. 4th down percentage not great for Sheridan. Stanton going to drop back, throw a ball, intercepted. Easy reads, 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Intercepted by the defense, tackled finally after the return. What a play there. Justin Hollis there. What a play. I mean, the receiver hadn't even turned around yet. It looked like he was trying to break the route down, the outside receiver there for the Yellow Jackets. Hollis never bit. I mean, he just read it. He sat there and he waited, and as the ball arrived, he just attacked the ball. Great play there, and we just got done talking about how this Tech defense needed to make a play, and there they go, and especially on fourth down. We've seen them do that several times on fourth down tonight. First interception of the night for the Eagles defense. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, and Camden Farmer taking a lick. Second and short now. At first play going for some good yardage. I just love watching Parker Brown just wade through a sea of defenders of the opposing team just nodding his head. He eats that up. He loves it. He's not afraid at all. Now he's going to pull here, kick out the end, and a little screen pass thrown for what I believe to be a first down. It will be first down, and flags are being thrown. For extracurricular here. Oh my gosh. On Tech. They called the unsportsmanlike on Tech. Right as they get the first down. Waited. I mean, you can't really say anything. There's not much you can say about it because it's happened so many times tonight. There seems to be just an issue with letting things go after the whistle. I mean, I don't care what you do during the whistle, but after it, please just don't do whatever you're doing. I mean, it's been called so many times tonight. Again, like I said, I can't hear what's being said out there on the field. And I also, like I said earlier in the broadcast, very rarely are they going to call the unsportsmanlike on the person who did it. More often than not, I would say 9 times out of 10, they're going to do it to the reactor. And just don't be the guy reacting. So a quick little jet sweep goes to Akins. Akins he's a playmaker. You just want to get the ball in his hands as often as you can, and that's why he just turns a 1st and 10 into 2nd and 2. Spread offense here. Camden in the shotgun. Spearman to his right. Going to bring Akins in motion again. Possibly some window dressing. It is. Farmer going to give it back to him here. A little fake end around. Akins going to get hit from behind, but not until he gets a few extra yards. Eagles in the red zone now. Staying in the spread formation. Akins out wide in the slot, excuse me. Spread formation. Spearman to his right. Looking like they're going to bring pressure. They don't, and going to give it to Spearman. Spearman tries to run over a guy at the 3-yard line. Unfortunately, had him by his legs. He's going to tackle him. Great ball there from Farmer. Farmer lofting it over some linebackers. Had a defensive end closing in from behind. Left tackle Derek Brown has to do a better job of keeping that defensive end at bay. And Farmer going to keep this one himself. Reach for the end zone. Touchdown. Golden Eagles. So points on the board here on senior night. Just under 7 minutes here remaining in the game. Tech puts up some points, 6-28 as it stands, awaiting the PAT. Levi Compton to kick this one through. Here's the snap. The hold is good. Kick is up and good. So that makes this one 7-28 with about 6 minutes and 41 seconds remaining. Good offensive drive there from the offense. Really just kind of putting things together a little bit. I like the sequencing there on the play calling, and I like the execution from the guys. So now we're going to trot that defense back out there, see if they can make another play. Kind of build on that interception they just had. And the cheerleaders doing their first push-ups of the night, and the dancers doing their kicks. Always a good sight to see. So Brooks Reddick out there. Well, I guess Levi Compton is also out there. I was going to say, if Brooks Reddick's out there, I believe there's potential to see one of those onside kicks we saw earlier. And we just might see it. We still might see an onside kick here, and that's exactly what we see. Onside kick, touched him. And he still goes out of bounds. Good onside kick there. I mean, those onside kicks are just so hard to kick. I mean, you have to just hammer the top of that ball to try to get it to have that weird bounce there at the end. Looked good, though, just not able to have someone land on it. All right, so let's see what this Tech defense has to offer here. Stanton going to hand the ball off, and the runner going to meet a wall of Eagles there right around the middle of the field, right there on the Eagle head. So it looks like a trips formation to the top of that screen for y'all at home. Unless that's a tight end. I can't really tell from the angle I'm at. Probably more of a tight end look. Stanton going to hand this ball off again, and he is going to meet a host of Eagle defenders before being slammed down there. Number 13, again, not on my roster, so I can't give him credit for the run there. It's going to be third and short. And here's the snap now. Shotgun, stacked shotgun formation. Stanton has nowhere to go. Going to get wrapped up and swarmed, brought down there. Zion Brown, the first one there. Another fourth down here for this Eagle defense. And Sheridan not interested in punting. They're going to go for this fourth down here. Tech defense might be okay with that. And they could also just be running this clock down, which I believe is what they're doing. And referee waits for the clock to hit 1 second, and they're going to call that timeout. And we may see the punt team after that. Just wanted to run the clock off. Speaking of the clock stands at about 4 minutes and 35 seconds. Eagles going to discuss a few things here in the huddle, looking at fourth down and right around 5. Can't give you much until I know if they're going to bring out the punter, and I believe they are. Number 9 coming back out to punt. The mystery punter, again, like the mystery runners we have, don't have any of the running backs or the punter on the roster. So, again, forgive me. on that note. So Tech defense able to force another fourth down here, and this time the fourth down going to result in a punt. Back deep to receive, the two you're familiar with, Cartwright and Akins, excuse me, sorry. And it'll be Akins here on the fielding here, and I believe he dropped the football. I'm going to wait to see what we got here. I believe he dropped the football. He falls back on it, though. Scary moment there for a few seconds. Definitely an issue we've seen tonight. I know I said earlier I didn't want to call it ball security issues, but as we progress through the night, I would venture to say there is a little bit of a ball security issue. So from the 15 now, the Eagles get another shot on offense. Let's see what they can pull out here. About 4.5 minutes remaining. Farmer going to roll. No one open, surveying. Going to find someone backside the backside read. They call that the alert. And that right there, I believe, is Davion Williams. It is Davion Williams. Davion Williams, younger brother of David Williams, a very, very, very talented GCT football player we had come through a few seasons ago. Part of that first playoff team we had in that stretch that we've been having here recently. Great, great player. Fun to watch, too. So Davion Williams there showing flashes of his brother, and a tipped ball results in an interception. He tries to lob it in there, tries to layer it over the defense, and defender gets a hand on it. The other defender has the wherewithal to find the football and come down with it. So the little momentum that we saw coming from this Tech offense dwindles down very quickly. But not to take away from this Tech defense, because this Tech defense has been playing excellent here down the stretch. So, let's look to see what we have cooking here for this defense. And it's going to be a handoff right up the middle, going to be wrapped up and brought down after a gain of maybe 3 or 4 yards. So 2nd and long here. Heavy shotgun look, 2 receivers, bottom of your screen. One by himself up top. Stanton going to take the snap here. Uh-oh. So flag thrown. And an encroachment is called on the Eagles. Stanton able to draw the guys off sides there. Just over 3 minutes left in the game. Sheridan with the ball. And it's going to be a handoff to number 13. Number 13 going to get tackled short of the line to gain, I believe. So 3rd and 2 here for this Eagle defense. They've held strong. See if they can make another outstanding stop here. Heavy shotgun look, same one we've been seeing. The Eagles going to bring heat. They're going to throw a flag on that. They're going to call encroachment on that. Oh, they were crowding the line of scrimmage, and they called it. I can't lobby for or against it. I'm not down the line. The view is a little bit out past my left side here, and I can't see down the line of scrimmage, but you're allowed to hover over the line there. You can't cross it. You can't encourage the offensive lineman to jump or anything like that, which maybe that's what they were doing. They were bringing a blitz, and That's what it results in. And first down results in a gain of, they're going to give him 4. I believe they're going to give him 4 on the carry. That's going to make this one 2nd and 6. And they are just milking clock right off the board. So we've got about a minute and a half remaining in this one. It's been a wonderful night here from the seniors on both sides of the ball. You've seen this defense play their heart out. Like I said, other than the few plays that just kind of outlined that led to points, you have to give this props to this defense. And a lot of the seniors who play on this defense are a large part in what we've had built over the last few seasons and have resulted in playoff years for this program. I mean, Michael Trawick and Zion Brown and Levi Compton, and just those defensive seniors that we've had, just to name a few, have contributed so much to like what we've said all season long about how scary this defense is and about how scary this defense has been. And it's been largely due in part to them. I mean, they have been leaders, they have been captains, and they've just really, really been great to watch, and they've been fun to watch, and it's been awesome to see them kind of change the attitude of this defensive-minded Tech team almost. And it's really sad to see them go, and it's going to be awesome to see what they're able to turn into and what they're able to do as they progress to the future here. But more than anything, we just are grateful, and we're proud of them, and we're happy that we've got to watch them develop over the years, and we're really happy for just what they've done for the program. It's been 2 really fantastic years for this Tech team. The move up to 6A has been a little rocky, and that there were predictions that would happen. But before this, leading up to, it has been a wonderful thing to watch, and it's been a great turnaround. And I mean, as we said coming into this one, coming into the season, I guess is a better way to put it. It's a lot harder to find parking spaces around here now, and that's not something you could say a couple of years ago. And it's speaking from myself here, from a personal standpoint, someone who's called these games for showing my age a little bit here, but for close to 10 years I've been calling these games, and I haven't had as much fun as I've had here in the last few seasons. And I'm really, really excited for the future of this program. I'm really, really excited to see what we're able to continue to do and how we're able to continue to grow. And I think there's still very, very bright things ahead for this football program despite a rocky season this year. So, a couple of knees here. Time will dwindle down, under 30 seconds remaining. So, I guess to kind of bring things to a head here, seniors, we are so thankful for how you've contributed to the success over the last few years. You had, as I said, a large part in how this place has turned around and the kind of culture that we've kind of brought to this program. And it's been fun to watch. We're proud of y'all. We wish you guys nothing but the best. Thank you so much for the hard work, time, and effort you've devoted to this program. So that'll wrap it up here for this season. It's been a long season. It hasn't been as fun as the ones we've had, but it's still plenty of memories to tip your hat to. So at the end of this one, it's 28-7. Your Greene County Tech Golden Eagles fall here in the last home game of the season. It's been fun. We're so glad that you guys have decided to spend the season with us and tune in whenever we've been on these Friday nights under these lights. So until next season, at least out here, we'll miss you guys. We will be back during basketball season, so make sure you stay tuned. Tune into those games. It'll be me and Brady on the call for those. But I speak for everybody here for the Tech TV program. Signing off. This is Caden Brown.